on a couple of different standards. I have them here on the board. KCC 2 through 6, and counting and cardinality, as well as operations and algebraic thinking, for KOA numbers 1, 3, and 4. Today the students are really going to understand addition as we're putting it together, and understanding to understand how we're going to use these numbers to continue to add. So I know that this is still kind of a review, but some of my students were not understanding the concepts of addition still. So we are going to continue with counting and cardinality, and as well as algebraic thinking as well. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start with our most infamous 10 frame, which is listed here on the board, and our friends of 8. Today we are focusing on how to count and combine sets to 8. So kinder, I know that you guys already know what a 10 frame is. We do this very often in class. We do this almost every day, so you guys are very much aware of what it is and how we use it. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do examples of how we're going to make the number 8. So today our goal is to find friends of 8. I want to be able to combine sets or objects. Today we're going to be using cubes and come up with all the possible ways to make 8. Okay? Now I want you guys to look at my board first, and teacher is going to use a 10 frame to make friends of 8. So teacher is going to start by shading in a couple of boxes on her 10 frame. Now, when I finish shading, I want you guys to count how many did teacher shade. Okay? Here we go, guys. All right, kinder, start counting. How many did we shade? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good job. We have 4 shaded. But boys and girls, today our objective is to combine sets of objects to 8 and understand all the possible ways to 8, right? So let's think about how we can come up with 8 if I only have 4. So what teacher's going to do is she's going to grab 4 yellow cubes, okay? Ah! Oh no, Cosmo, don't eat it. Thank you. I saved it, guys. All right, so I have 4 yellow. 4 yellow. All right, guys. So now that I have the 4 yellow, they represent, just like we have on my 10 frame, a way that we are trying to make 8. Now, keep in mind, boys and girls, I need to make 8, but I only have 4. So I need to fill up my 10 frame a little bit more to make what? Yes, 8. Good job. So how many more do I need to make 8? Let's count. Okay, I'm going to do it in a different color so you guys can find the 2 numbers that needed to make 8. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, should I stop there? 8. Okay, good. I'll stop there. Okay, someone said stop. Okay, so now I should have 8 all together. Let's count together, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Now I have 8. So, but remember, guys, I started with only how many? How many green circles? 4. Good. And I used yellow, so I had only 4. So how many more did I need to make 8? Well, let's see. Let's count my reds, because that's how many more I used, right? So let's try those first. So here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if I get 4 more, will that make 8? Well, let's try it out, guys. I'm going to use red, just like it was on my board. So maybe I'll do that. Okay, so I made 4 red, and then I have my 4 yellow that I started with. So I'm going to put them all together. Okay, and then I need you guys to help me count. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. Yay! I combined 2 different numbers. I combined them to make what? 8. Very good. So I know that 4 yellow and 4 red combine to make what number? 8. Very good. So I know that 4 and 4 make 8. Good. So I have 2 friends of 8. Very good. Do you guys remember we've made a friends of chart before? We made them for 5. I think we made them for other numbers that we've worked on before. So what teacher did is she made her own little chart right here for you guys. Friends of 8. So here we're able to find numbers, and we have a lot of blanks because I need to fill them in. So today we're going to start with 4 and 4 because we know 4 and 4 make 8. Good. So teacher's going to write 4 and 4. Okay, because I know that, whoops, let's try that again. We know that 4 and 4 make 8. Good job. All right, so I'm going to erase my 10 frame. Let me grab my little handy dandy tissue. Okay. And erase all of these so we can make more friends. Okay. All right, and I will put these back so I can start over. All right, guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to try to find a couple more friends of 8. We're going to use our 10 frame again. This time I'm going to use the color purple, okay? So teacher's going to do a couple of circles. Okay. I will shade them in with my purple. Okay. Now I have how many circles in purple? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 purple circles. So I'm going to grab 5 purple blocks. I think I have 5 purple blocks, so I will check in here and I will put them together. Okay. Now, if you guys want to do something like this at home and you don't have any cubes or anything like that at home to count with, you guys can use cereal. I like to use Cheerios. I like to use gummy bears. I like to use fruit snacks, especially fruit snacks because they have different colors. Okay. And then you guys can use different kind of counters too. I mean, you can use pens. I know Blake has a lot of different colored pens and markers and crayons. You can use crayons. You can use markers. You can use anything that is accessible for you to count with and just to keep track of what you're counting, okay? So here we go. We have how many here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know that we already have the number 5. Good. We have 5. But boys and girls, our objective today, remember, is to combine numbers or sets and objects to make possible sets of 8. So I have only 5. So I need how many more? Well, let's use my green color this time around. And I will try to find out how many more I need. So let's count and count with me so I don't do too many circles on my 10 frame. Remember, I only want to go up to number 8. Okay, I only want to go to number 8. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we stopped at number 8. Why did we stop at number 8, guys? Because I am trying to combine numbers to make 8. Very good. All right, so if I have 5 here, how many circles did I add in green? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So I need 3 green. So the teacher's going to go into her little cube box or bag. And she's going to grab how many green? Yes, only 3. Because remember, boys and girls, I'm only combining to make a set of 8. So I'm going to put them all together. And sorry, guys, that was flash. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to combine and I'm going to add the numbers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So we know that here we have 8. Now let's count my 10 frame on my board. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we successfully have objects that set up to make number 8? We sure do, boys and girls. Good job. So we know that 5 purple and 3 green got together and made what number? Correct. It made the number 8. Very good. So what I want you guys to do now is think about friends of 8. So we have 5 and 3. So can teacher write? I'll use my purple. Can teacher write 5 and what was the other one? 3 to make number 8? We sure can. Very good. So now we know that 5 and 3 also make 8. And